We have often heard people saying that New York is not a city, it's a world. And it's actually true. If you have not already visited NYC, we are sure that this is definitely somewhere on your bucket list. And why wouldn't it be? NYC is one of its kind. Its fast-paced life, its rich history, the 24/7 hustle and bustle of people, the buzzing traffic, and the creative energy of the city makes it one of the most vibrant places in the world. But do you know that this city has some deep-down secrets and hidden passages? Well, let's just say that there resides another underground world in NYC. If you don't believe this, you are up for some serious surprises in this video. Today, we will take you on a journey through this unseen world, so you better not skip the video because we are taking you 600 feet down the ground level, so let's get to the digging, shall we? Before we begin, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more awesome travel guides, and make sure to hit the notification bell so that you know when we publish a new video. So let's cut to the chase. The history behind the underground world. For a vast city like New York, it is not difficult to lose track of tunnels, which is probably why NY has completely forgotten about several of its tunnels, be it from the city's expansion to the events of the World War II. The matter of the fact is that there are cavernous mazes of man-made spaces under the city that have been completely forgotten, but today in this video I will bring to you some interesting stories of the forgotten tunnels of NYC, so better be hooked to the video because each second will unveil a new surprise for you. So are you ready? New York was founded as a Dutch trading post under the name New Amsterdam back in 1626, and it officially became a city in 1653. Yes, it's that old. However, within these 4 centuries of NY history, there are multiple underground passages and elements that enable life to unfold. The hidden tunnels of the city were constructed in order to facilitate the travelers. You might have heard about the Grand Central Terminal, West 91st Street Station, Old City Hall Subway Station and Track 61. These subway stations have been a core aspect of NYC history. If your parents or grandparents have been natives of the city, I am sure you must have heard the stories of these repeatedly. It's actually sad how these tunnels have now been abandoned and forgotten. Exploring what lies beneath. Let's begin with the Track 61. You must have heard about the Waldorf Astoria Hotel. You'll be surprised to know that Track 61 is located beneath it. This terminal was initially used for carrying freight and storing old train cars, but as soon as it was acquired by Waldorf Astoria Hotel, it started being used for other purposes. Given its ideal location under the renowned hotel, this track emerged as a medium of discreetly enabling the distinguished guests to and from the hotel. Currently, the track is completely abandoned. But if you are eager to catch a glimpse, we have a solution for you. Try riding the Metro North out of the Grand Central and your wish will be fulfilled. Now coming to the Old City Hall subway station. To hear about the next story, let's take you a little back in time. The first subway station in NYC was City Hall, which was open to the public back in 1904. And let me tell you, it was one luxurious station with arches, chandeliers, skylights and you name it. Unfortunately, the station could not continue with its services after 1945 since it was deemed impractical for lengthening by the Interborough Rapid Transit or IRT system. Quite sad, no? If you want to visit this amazing historic station, you can get membership of the NY Transit Museum that offers its members exclusive tours of the station. When we are talking about secrets, how can we forget the secret entrance to Clinton Hall? It sounds scary and interesting at the same time to know that a blocked doorway on the substations is holding a secret, and that too in NYC. NYC is surely full of surprises. Located at the IRT Lexington Avenue line is Astor Place subway station. If you have ever been there, you must be a fan of the intricate telework that has been done on the subway system. Pure art. While you must have appreciated the art, you might have overlooked the bricked doorway on the southbound entrance which reads Clinton Hall. Back in time, through this passage, you could enter into the old New York Mercantile Library in the former Astor Place Opera House. This library, which was referred to as the Clinton Hall at 21 Astor Place, was basically established for the increasing amount of clerks in the region. The library held a membership of around 12,000 with over 100,000 volumes. And for your information, this was the largest of the periodical subscriptions in the entire city. The library even hosted lectures by some amazing legends such as Mark Twain and Ralph Waldo Emerson. Now that is definitely one historic place. The previous tenant of this library building was the Astor Place Opera House. However, in the year 1849, some unfortunate events of violence took place, the repercussions of which are prevailing even today. Yes, we are referring to the Shakespeare riots. 7th of May 1949 was a dark day. Do you know why? A riot broke out at the Opera House. When the riot became uncontrollable, as the last resort, armed military was called in to calm the situation. There were several casualties and of course massive damage to the building. Unfortunately, following this event, the Opera House closed down. Fast forward to today, this building has been replaced by an 11-story building that was established back in 1904. So you see, almost every building in NYC has an untold story waiting to be told. The last story for this video is of the 18th Street subway station. You might be wondering, what can this creepy station covered in graffiti and dirty be hiding? Well, you are again up for a surprise. The history of this creepy subway station goes back to 1904, when it was originally opened. This was the timely period when the local subway stations of this route were only able to facilitate 5-car trains. However, as the service began to expand, there was an obvious requirement of larger capacity stations. There, a project was undertaken by the NYC Board of Transportation to extend the length of several stations. The 23rd Street station was also expanded southward in an attempt to facilitate 10-car trains, and as part of this project, an exit was added at the 22nd Street. Now, it is that it made no sense to have 2 stations within a parameter of 4 blocks, so eventually it was decided that 18th Street station would be shut down, and it actually did. Although the station has been closed, but it hasn't been forgotten. Several trains pass through this station 24/7. Its graffiti serves as a point of interaction for the travellers. Street artists come down to this station to play with their creativity. And guess what? Their graffiti is viewed by over 1 million commuters daily. Now that is huge, no? If you would like to witness it yourself, opt for 6 train and get yourself a wall-facing window. Now, we all know that the NYC that we know of as having the tallest buildings globally and being home to the most iconic and legendary structures such as the Empire State Building and the Statue of Liberty, the renowned city that never sleeps actually has some deep-down secrets. There's a lot more to the city than its immensely heightened skyscrapers, never-ending traffic, and sparkling Broadway performances. The next time you visit an NY subway station, while walking, you might like to say hello to the underground world because, who knows, you might discover the city's next big secret. And there you have the secret underground world of New York City. Did you like what you saw? Let us know in the comments down below. Share this video with your friends and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more fantastic travel guides. Check out more videos on New York City in our NYC travel guide playlist and other travel guides. That's all for now, until next time.